Hello everybody, welcome back to the Buffness. It is about 15 seconds after I recorded that last video. And right here, I got another package. This is mod work. This is 2 packages, I assume, that are mod work. Kind of making bank on this job. And both of these are made by the same company. So I thought, why not do a double unboxing of them? Because I've never flipped either of these in their iteration. And no, it's not by Jerry Hom. It just happens to be in a Hom box. It feels like a really old Hom box, but I could be completely wrong. Come on, spoon, don't fail me now. Well, there we go. Okay. So, oh good, they're not just sitting there. Okay, we're gonna flip this one first. Someone's angry. Okay. Wow, these are wrapped very well. A 3D printed Bally boot. That's interesting. Hey, what are the odds of that? That's actually really cool though. Like flexible PLA. I like that. Okay, this is probably going to be really heavy. But this, it's actually not that heavy. It's a replicant with titanium handles and titanium full channel spacers, which I just think is really cool. Kind of flexible though, but that's to be expected. Man, I'm not sure what this rep is called. Let me do a jump cut and figure that out, because I really don't want to misname this rep. So apparently this is a Squiggle rep, probably an older version of it because it does not have texturing, and I know the newer Squiggle pieces have texturing. But this should work on a Kraken as well, which is kind of cool. And I believe it's just... Actually, I have no clue who makes that blade because it's got no logo. It looks a little bit different than most rep blades I've seen, so I'm not sure if that's even a BRS blade. You never know with reps these days. Most of the time they're not even reps. They just are on the rep platform and have parts from 7 different companies on them and no BRS parts. It's kind of funny, but also really cool. Being able to customize something that much. This thing's got a pretty good tune. A lot lighter than I thought. Like, comparing this to the Chioni, feels about the same as a Chioni. By the way, I absolutely love this Chioni. It's so much fun. Now this rep, remember last video I was talking about how a lot of Ballys feel really standard and not unique? This is kind of one of them. This does not feel very unique. It just feels like a heavier Balisong. So it could be more fun, that's for sure. Not trying to be mean to your rep, Mr. Person I am anodizing this for. But this thing is cool for sure. And with an ano, it's going to be even cooler. But reps, I'm just not a huge fan of how reps flip. Like, I haven't flipped a rep that I really enjoyed. I don't think ever. So, one day I'm sure I will. Like, with them being as customizable as they are, I guarantee there's at least one rep out there that I would love. This one's not it though. Still cool. Now let's get into the other thing that is pretty much the opposite of this in a lot of ways. These guys are very unique, and they kind of kick-started a lot of flippers' journeys. This was the OG Grail Balisong with another 3D printed Bally boot. That's so cool. This is an Alpha Beast. I believe it's an Infinity Alpha Beast. I think this one actually was with a Rep Hater for a while. He's a buddy of mine. just get holes drilled in the bottom of the handles. That's cool. But that's probably necessary to give it a good balance. It's an okay balance. Yeah, this is unique. This thing feels so weird. But I'm consistent on it. It's doing what I want it to, for the most part. So, yeah, these are 2 titanium BRS products. Again with this blade, I'm not sure who makes that. Oh, wait. No, there's a faded BRS logo on that blade. So that's a BRS Alpha Beast blade. Yeah, this one does not have a logo anywhere. But this thing is a little wonky. Quite wonky. It's not bad by any means. This is the first time I've really flipped an Alpha Beast of any sort a lot. I've flipped sandwich Alpha Beasts before, like an actual Alpha Beast. This is like an Infinity Chab, I guess. And I did prefer those. This thing feels like it has a lot of pivot weight. Probably due to the big amount of pivots. Sorry, big amount of pivot weight that's actually here and the tang pins. But overall, this thing is pretty sweet. Like, it's very grippy. I am not missing grip anywhere except here, I guess. I didn't even notice it doesn't have jimping. But it's titanium, and these grooves right on the side here kind of serve as jimping almost. Like, I'm grabbing them with my pointer finger and with my ring finger and my middle finger. Certainly interesting. That is for sure. Man, this is like, I guess Balisongs have come a long way. Like, this Alpha Beast is probably 8 years old or something, unless it's not, and I'm completely wrong. But Alpha Beasts were in their prime like 8 years ago, something like that. And now they are far out of their prime. No one really buys brand new Alpha Beasts. No one even really buys Alpha Beasts at all. People who had Alpha Beasts still have their Alpha Beasts. And not a lot of other people have Alpha Beasts, from what I've seen. I could see myself owning a sandwich Alpha Beast in the future. But one of these, I don't think I'd ever own. Like a Chab, just a little much. Still pretty cool though. And the rep as well, it's interesting, but it's a little bit too standard. I do think it flips better than the Alpha Beast though. Certainly it flips better than the Alpha Beast. It's just the Chab. I keep calling it an Alpha Beast when it's a channel one. This feels a lot better coming back to it, actually. Still just not unique enough, you know? It is good, though. And this thing is unique, but less good, so they kind of even out. Anyways, this is my double BRS unboxing. Finally starting to try some new BRS products, or some more of them, after way too long. But excited to mod these.